Good afternoon to you. We're in for a changeable spell of weather, I think, in the next few days, but hopefully nowhere near as wet as it's been in Sydney just recently. Look at this, 130 millimetres of rain in just 12 hours. That's 5 inches of rain, so it's hardly surprising that it has caused some chaos. There's the cloud on the satellite picture. There's actually a tropical storm in the northwestern corner of Australia, but that apart, it's fine and dry. Not fine and dry in Europe, though. Many places, especially the eastern part of Europe and the Mediterranean, are in for some pretty cold and wet and often windy weather. As far as the British Isles is concerned, this weather front that gave all the rain yesterday is still lurking around, but it is dying a death. It's getting squeezed by an area of high pressure that's developing across it at the moment, but that too will slip away as time goes on, allowing some Atlantic frontal systems to come in later tonight and through tomorrow. So for today, grey, misty, damp and drizzly in many places. Slowly brightening up, though, I think, as the afternoon goes on, although it'll probably stay quite grey in the southeastern part of England. The best of the sunshine in the north of Scotland, rather cold just about everywhere. The thinning process of that cloud continues in central and eastern areas, so it'll turn foggy, widespread fog tonight, and as temperatures tumble below freezing, freezing fog, some icy patches on those roads and pavements. In the west, the temperatures will rise as the cloud thickens, and eventually some rain will get into Northern Ireland and western Scotland, that rain turning to snow over the hills, but a jolly cold night, as you see there in central and eastern areas. Now tomorrow the rain will continue to move into many parts of the country, turning to snow over those northern hills, perhaps some wet snow in parts of eastern Scotland and northeast England. Eastern England, though, staying generally dry and bright, some brighter weather eventually following into the west of Ireland. On Friday, that weather system's still there, slowly clawing out of the way. It'll give some rain or sleet in eastern parts, but eventually that'll clear. Then it's going to be brighter for a time in many parts of the country before another weather system brings some wet and windy weather into those northwestern areas. And then over the weekend it is certainly going to be unsettled. Areas of low pressure moving across the country. Difficult exactly to say which sort of track they'll take. Might be a little bit further north, might be a little bit further south. But nevertheless, whatever happens, I think for most of England and Wales, we're often going to have spells of wet and windy weather, but it will become mild. Northern Ireland and Scotland often missing the more